Hi, my name is Dave, and today I'm here at Hollywood Studios, and I'm going to try the Rise of the Resistance. I did hear, since I'm outside of the gate right now, when you scan your Magic Band, you have to scan your finger now, and they had stopped doing that due to the pandemic. But also, I'm going to show you guys my cool Thanos Infinity War Magic Band that should have a special effect. Pass holder entrance. Are we having a great morning?
Yes.
Oh. Then you gotta scan your finger now. Yeah, and that does a Thanos snap. Nice. Last time I was here at Hollywood Studios, I said it was time to buy a watch. But guess what I did? I bought a watch. Now, I still have some time before my Rise of the Resistance boarding pass. All right, I made it over to Toy Story Land. It looks like Slinky Dog Dash is actually running. Let's see how bad the wait is. It doesn't look like it's going to be extremely, extremely bad because the line isn't all the way out of Toy Story Land. Standby line is, what, 60 minutes? What's the longest line you've seen?
Longest?
Yeah, like
40.
240? How far would that even go? This is what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be about an hour wait. Wait a minute, is the Fast Pass line open? I'm gonna have to check that. I didn't know if it is. I didn't know it was open again. I'm here in the queue for Slinky Dog. It is pretty exciting. I haven't ridden this one in a long time. I do like this ride quite a bit. I am a little concerned because the Rise of the Resistance, my boarding group number is 15, and they're already boarding 1 through 11. Got about a half an hour before I need to make it over to Rise of the Resistance. I've been waiting here for about maybe 12-15 minutes, and they said it would be an hour. So, hopefully that doesn't cause me any problems. All right, let's check out Rise of the Resistance in the app here. All right, it looks like they're now boarding groups 1 through 10, and I should probably be there in about 35 minutes. COVID-19 warning, yeah. So about 30 minutes now, 1 to 11. The pandemic hasn't really been extremely nice to me. We were a little afraid to go to the grocery store, so we ordered a lot of takeout, and I kind of gained a lot of weight back. So I was thinking I might do another Keto Chow challenge, and then I really reflected on the previous Keto Chow challenge that I did. I don't know that I really want to do like a real challenge and make it extremely challenging on myself. Really, that sets unrealistic expectations for me, for myself, and I really don't want to do that. I would much rather set expectations for something that I can sustain for the long term. So I won't be doing another Keto Chow challenge, but I am going to be updating you on my weight loss, because since July, I have been drinking 2 Keto Chows a day and having a sensible ketogenic meal at night. And that's worked really well for me so far. I've lost 25 pounds since July 1st. So I'm going to keep doing that because it is working for me. And I'm not miserable, and I don't feel like I'm depriving myself of anything. You know, so I think I'm going to keep doing that, and I'm not going to do the 100 days of pure torture Keto Chow only challenge, because that doesn't really help. These binge diets and crash diets, they just set unrealistic expectations, and then I gained all my weight back. So definitely learned something. All right, I'm at the front of the queue, and it looks like my Rise of the Resistance is ready to go. I am done with Slinky Dog Dash. I have about a half an hour to get over to the other side of Galaxy's Edge. But unfortunately, Rise of the Resistance is all the way through Galaxy's Edge. Still shouldn't be a problem to get there in a half an hour. Should have plenty of time. Maybe even a little bit of time to just look around Galaxy's Edge a little bit. I believe these are pod racers from the Phantom Menace. The one over there in the back is, I think, Anakin's. I'm gonna go into this shopping area and take a look around. Remember, here at Galaxy's Edge, you can't buy the cool stuff, but you can buy stuff. There's even a store where you can buy stuffed animals that if you want to give your child some sort of complex when they get older. Look at these things. They're very cute. That one has like a nipple on his face. Cute little tong-tongs, it looks like. Uh-oh, a porg. The bane of the existence. Yeah, but where do you get fried pork? They had it in the movie. Chewbacca didn't eat it. I wouldn't want it to go to waste.
Being nice to the porgies. They're adorable.
That's true. That's true. But delicious. Chickens are adorable.
No.
Yes.
He is adorable.
Chickens are adorable. Are you adorable? Yes. I'll take that as a maybe. Little puppet. You talk. I got this little controller here. That's pretty cool. That is $60 for one of these. But those are pretty cool. I think you put them on your shoulder and then put them down somewhere and lose them by the end of the day. $60 well spent. Now, the entrance for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance is right here at the edge of Galaxy's Edge. So you go right through there, you're gonna get to Muppet Land, and Star Tours is the next major ride you're gonna see. All right, so you have to have a boarding pass to be able to ride this one. It's complicated. It's really complicated. My mask got saturated, so I had to switch it out. Thankfully, I have cargo pants and I'm able to stick an extra mask inside of the extra pocket because I never know what to use those extra pockets for. Anyway, I'm here in the queue for Rise of the Resistance. The queue here is absolutely amazing, and it's way too much for me to be able to show you just in the review video. So I figured I would take you guys through it, show you some more highlights if you didn't get enough from the review video when that comes out. There are a few a little bit claustrophobic hallways in here, but you got plenty of headroom. I mean,
Is everyone assembled?
the secret base is on Pakara. That'll be important. It's on Pakara. This is something that a lot of people will just walk right past and never even notice. And this is amazing stuff if you just take a chance to look at it. Wow.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake.
Pakara.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay.
I just got off of Rise of the Resistance. Oh boy, that is a very, very unpleasant ride if you don't sit correctly, and unfortunately for me, I have not yet found a way to sit correctly in that one. Let's see if I can ride it 2 times in one day. Okay, refresh the page, join virtual queue. Party 0, none of your party members are eligible to join at this time. So, it doesn't look like you can ride Rise of the Resistance 2 times in one day. It got a little bit rainy, so I had to find some place to sit down and take a break. I didn't bring lunch, and I could stick around here for a while and try and ride some more rides. So I don't normally do this, but I've actually ordered some food here in the parks. I know, I never do that. I always bring these little or water flavor enhancer things. Nice cheap beverages to go with my meal. Some chicken fingers, some carrots instead of french fries, and a cheddar cup. I am doing keto. Normally I would have a keto chow for lunch, but I don't have one with me. So this is the best I could do on short notice. I'm really not a big carrot person, but they're probably better for me than french fries. All right, I got done with my lunch. I checked the app and most of the wait times are really, really small because it rained a little bit. It's kind of a dreary day, but really, if you can put up with the humidity and a little bit of rain, this is the perfect time to come here. Because, I mean, look at these wait times. Millennium Falcon's like 35 minutes. Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster are really, really short wait times. Let's see if we can get some of my favorite rides in. Now, the building that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is in used to be the Great Movie Ride. And you would go into scenes in The Wizard of Oz, Casablanca, other really, classic movies. And they actually had cast members in the ride that would act out the parts. They had some animatronics, so they had like the Wicked Witch of the West. I can't say that I really, really like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway enough to have gotten rid of the Great Movie Ride, but I didn't really seek out the Great Movie Ride all that much.
Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train?
So, if you noticed, the design of Mickey and Minnie has changed dramatically since I was a little kid. Not a huge fan of the design changes. Some of the animatronic effects are, they're okay. The projection screen faces, just on the design of them, just kind of meh. I am so glad that I came today because all the wait times are really, really small. 13 minutes. I have ridden more rides today than I have since the pandemic started. I love the Tower of Terror, and I'll ride it anytime it's under 20 minutes. All right, let's go check out Rock and Roller Coaster and see how bad the wait is over there. Shouldn't be too bad. Now, I've never actually come over past the Rock and Roller Coaster, but they do have some cars stuff over here. And if I'm not mistaken, there's the Lightning McQueen Racing Academy over here. I have no idea what this is. I have never done this. I think I want to ride Rock and Roller Coaster instead. Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster. Very, very short waits. I did learn something on Rock and Roller Coaster though. My mask usually gets very wet just from my breath. When you start going, that goes 0 to 60 in like nothing. The wet mask just plastered to your face does make it a bit hard to breathe. So make sure your mask is dry before you take off on that one. All right. Well, that was a nice little bit of getting sidetracked. So I need to go back over to Galaxy's Edge and shoot a few more shots for my Rise of the Resistance review. I would probably ride Rise of the Resistance each and every time I come to Hollywood Studios, even if it was like an hour and a half wait. Totally. It is totally worth it, but not with all the hoops. It's like they're trying to throttle the amount of people that come onto the ride because they can't get the throughput high enough. I don't know what it is. I don't know why this one needs to be such a difficult ride. All right, I got back to Galaxy's Edge and I was able to finish my review. A lot of people kind of looked at me funny, talking to yourself with a camera that looks like it has a dead cat on it is a little eye-catching sometimes. I think at this point, I am probably going to just go ahead and head home. I have ridden quite a few rides, a lot more than normal, and I've been trying to avoid the crowds, not walk near people when I don't have my mask on. I'm also trying to get used to things a little bit more. If you like the video, please do all the YouTuber rigmarole that everybody asks you to do. Literally, this isn't your first YouTube video. You know what I'm talking about. So, push the buttons. Thank you, patrons, for doing all the stuff. And YouTube seems to think that you would like to watch this video. So, you should click on that video maybe.